Hey, weight loss warriors. I think I found my protein. I'm so excited. We'll talk about it in a moment. Those little introductory things out the way. Hope you're subscribing, hoping you're following. If you're not, please do. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I have struggled with protein shakes, protein powders. Um, for the time I had my first weight loss surgery in 2013, um, I did okay initially, but probably about 18 months in, I got to where I had a hard time tolerating the protein. So I tried all kinds of brands and shakes and powders, and as you know, it can be rather expensive. So I kind of got away from it for a little while, but I had a revision surgery from the sleeve to a bypass in 2019 due to severe GERD. So at that time, the nurse practitioner recommended that I look to plant-based proteins. And I tried a couple things, and a couple of them were just gross. I mean, they're gross anyway. I always thought the whey ones were gross. But one I tried more recently that I did a review on was the Orgain, and it was too sweet. It was just way too sweet. I tried it in both the powder form as well as the ready-made shakes, and I didn't like either one. So again, I was frustrated and I gave up for a while. But now that I'm focused back on weight loss and 2020 is over, I can focus again, and as also part of the Focus on 5 program that we have introduced. If you haven't watched that video, be sure to check that out. It's a really great program, and I hope you join us. But as part of that journey, started doing some more research about the plant-based proteins and came across Plant, PLNT. And this is the meal replacements. This particular one is vanilla. I know they also have a chocolate, and I think there's an unflavored version. I got this at the Vitamin Shop. It was actually the first time I ever even went to Vitamin Shop. I'm in love, and I got to stay out of there. I'll spend all my money. But I know it's also available through Walmart as well as Amazon. Someone said it's actually a store version, store product for Vitamin Shop, but I don't know if that's actually true since I did see it on other retailer websites. But I like it. Meal replacement, for those that are bariatric patients, you're going to want to get the meal replacement version. There's another one that they had that just says plant protein, but it did have a difference as far as the nutrients. This particular one, they had the sample size, so that was great that I got to try it. It was $3.49 for this sample pack, which is one serving, which is 1.3 ounces, 120 calories. Total carbs are 13, so from a bariatric standpoint, and the protein is 17 grams. The other version that's not the meal replacement, I think it has 19 grams of protein. But again, looking at the various nutrients that are listed on comparing the two samples, this one would be better for the bariatric patient. So as far as taste and texture, this did have a little bit of a grain to it. I will say that it's not the worst texture I've ever had. But it is a little noticeable. I mean, I looked at some of the reviews online and people just really dogged it. I didn't find it to be that horrible. I mean, maybe because I've struggled so much in trying to find find a product, I'm like, oh, I've had a lot worse than this, which is true. And the vanilla wasn't, it was a subtle vanilla. It really was not bad again after, and especially comparing it to the Orgain, which was way too sweet. But I've had some that are the pea protein, and I hate peas, and it really tastes like peas. I don't get any of that with this. This does say to this one packet mix in 8 to 12 ounces of cold water. So I did try to put it in my coffee. That was a huge mistake. Do not do that. Trust me, don't do it. Cold water. So I had this with I made a um, green smoothie. So I had the vanilla. I did it just as this in water, and I think if you have it just in plain water, the texture is a lot more noticeable. When I went on and had the second sample and used it as a green smoothie with the spinach and some fruit and a little bit of vanilla extract, that worked a lot better. So again, it was a very slight noticeable. And when I did go back to Vitamin Shop and I invested in one of the tubs, and I don't remember how many servings you get in it, but the one was $47.99. So I'm definitely in now because I've made that commitment. Initially, I got one that was, oh, I can't remember, like $27.99, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm doing something. And then I got home and realized that it was just the plant protein. It wasn't the meal replacement. So I did take that back, and I went back for the meal replacement because I feel like if I'm going to do it, I need to do it right. So so I'm excited. So it's like I said, I like it, and I've dug into that tub, and I've made some smoothies. I'll probably freeze it and do some other things with it to get a little more creative. But if you have some products that you like, plant-based, vegan meal replacements or protein powders and shakes, share it with the group here. As a weight loss community, we're always needing to support each other and share tips. So I'd love to hear what has worked for you if you're, like me and can't have those whey products. So look for more product reviews through the coming weeks as I start getting back. Like I said, I'm back in. I'm working and trying to get my life together, as I know everyone is out there as well. So we'll talk soon. Take care.